Israel today is now launching a new aggression on the brotherly Lebanese people. The Lebanese people are now being subjected to a war of genocide.
Committing a major crime by rigging wireless communication devices and exploding them simultaneously.
We should all be alarmed by the escalation.
The greatest crime of extermination and genocide since the one committed by Hitler in the Second World War is currently being carried out, bombing and murdering innocent people in Lebanon and Syria as they try to destabilize the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Just as Hitler was stopped by an alliance of humanity, Netanyahu and his murder network must be stopped.
I extend my brotherly thoughts to Lebanon and the Lebanese people.
It shames us all that the suffering in Gaza continues to grow.
Drawing Lebanon into this spiral is irresponsible, absolutely irresponsible. A world that is driven by revenge is a world that is less safe.
The right to defense has become the right to vengeance.
And call on Israel in particular to forego its obsession with the use of force.
We demand that the Israeli authorities exercise utmost restraint.
I now give the floor to United Nations Watch.
Mr. President, today I come before the United Nations to address a stark reality. Our moral compass is faltering. The West, once a bastion of justice, now hesitates when good triumphs over evil. Nowhere is this clearer than in the response to Israel's recent actions against Hezbollah, a terror group that has wreaked havoc against civilians for decades. Ask the Syrians, they will tell you. Since October 8th, Hezbollah fired 9,000 missiles at the people of Israel, expelling 70,000 from their homes. Israel, a small nation of 9 million, has taken a stand against barbarism. Its young soldiers are on the front lines in a battle that once would have united Western coalitions. Yet today, much of the West fails to support Israel in its existential fight against groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, both backed by Tehran, which tramples its own people and races toward a nuclear bomb. No less alarming is the West's response. In Washington, we hear calls to avoid escalation, while in Europe, the UK's David Lammy just said climate change is a greater threat than terrorism. Incredibly, some have turned against Israel entirely, condemning its efforts to defend itself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a battle over land. It is a battle of civilization against tyranny. Hezbollah, armed with 150,000 missiles aimed at civilians, must be stopped. To criminalize Israel's right to self-defense while ignoring the atrocities of its enemies is a grave injustice. We must stand with Israel. We must stand for democracy, for the rule of law, and for the right of every nation to protect its people against terror. I thank you.
I thank you.